Hello, this is Roger, Low Vision Product Manager here at HumanWare. In this video, I'm going to review for you the Settings About menu and the available options to you there. As you can see, I've already logged into Prodigi and I'm in the main carousel with my Magnifier app showing. I'll use a mouse now to click in the arrow in the lower right screen to navigate through my applications until I find my settings, and then I will click onto it. Now, again, recall that if I was using a touch screen, I could swipe onto it. I could be using swipes, taps, pinch, and squeeze, and all sorts of different gestures on my screen. I can also use my keyboard or an alternative means of navigating. So I will now use the arrows on my keyboard to navigate down until I get to that About menu, and then I'll press Enter to access that. So let's review what we find here. The information that is listed here can be helpful to you when and if you need customer service or technical support. So what you'll see is the different versions listed for each of the applications in Prodigi. So there is first the Prodigi core application itself. You can see that highlighted with the red square now. I'll tap my down arrow once. I can also see my Magnifier applications version. One more time with my distance application, my files application, and then I can see as I continue down with my arrow key, the version of my OCR, that's the optical character recognition software, or the software that recognizes words and letters on pages when you capture them. And then I tap once more on my down arrow and I see that my text-to-speech version is version 12, and we will tap once more. And then there is a sub menu for my voices. I'll tap the Enter key to enter, although I could also use my mouse. And now I can see the different versions of the voices that I have installed on my system. Darius, Louise, Graham, and Klaus. All of them are at version 12.105. I'll use my mouse now to come back in the upper left to click that back arrow. Again, this is the type of information that can be helpful to us in diagnosing things with customer service or technical support. We have added one nice little feature here to help you out in those situations, and that is in the upper right corner, there is a download button. So I'm going to tap on that now so you can see what happens.
Export to desktop successful.
So essentially what we've done is taken all of the information that I just went through with you on the screen here and created an export TXT file and sent that to the desktop of your computer. This means that you don't need to run through here and write all these things down. You could simply attach that into an email or enlarge it and share it as you see fit. I will now come to the upper left of my About screen to show you one more item that is in the settings menu. Let's tap the back button there. So let's come back to our settings and we'll scroll down. There's only one other option here, and I want to demonstrate that for you because this is what you would need to do if you were to perform that export. You'd need to go back to your Windows system to get that file and share it with customer service or technical support. So let's tap on Exit to Windows here. And now you can see on my desktop, there's my Prodigi icon. But over here to the left, this is the file that we just exported. We will always export to the desktop so that you know where you can find it after it has taken place. I'll double tap on that to open it up for you so you can see the contents. And here you can see it's a very simple file. It includes all of that information that is covered for you, as well as some additional information. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on this for you. So again, questions that may come up, we might want to know like what type of memory your system has, what's the operating system, and those types of things if we're helping to diagnose an issue. And then as we continue down, you can see the different versions of the software and so forth. So again, it's a nice way to get everything condensed into one file that you can then share with technical support or customer service in the instances where you may need help. Hopefully this video has been useful to you. Please find in the description of this video the feedback link and take a click on that and let us know how we're doing. Your feedback is the only way that we can continue to improve Prodigi for Windows, as well as all of our low vision solutions and services that are designed to meet your needs. Thanks again.